Every winter, I typically am the one in charge of designing rooms. No matter what room you stay in, I want you to be cognizant of the fact that you are staying in my home. Pretty much every room in the house includes elements from my own collections throughout my travels, throughout this area. And I also always try to incorporate a certain level of storytelling in the rooms that I design. One of the easiest things, in my opinion, to tell stories is what a room in the house used to be when it was a private home. So for example, there are certain rooms in the house where former billiards room, well, that was a more masculine space where the men of the house would adjourn to after dinner to play pool and, you know, just hang out and smoke cigars and things like that. So that room has elements that kind of tell that story. There are other rooms in the house that were former sunrooms. A room I did just recently this past winter, that room I designed to kind of tell the story that it used to be a childhood bedroom. The walls are covered with prints of exotic birds and maps and, you know, people from all over the world. I had designed a room that I would have designed for myself as a child. So I'm very proud of that room, and that room's been very popular ever since we finished it. If I don't know the history of a room, then I kind of create a story in and of itself. Like there are certain rooms in the house that I call the duck room or the chicken room. There will be about 3 instances of a bird in a specific room. If I were to define my style and therefore the in style, I would call it charming, elegant, quirky, and timeless. And a lot of guests will also describe us as kind of vintage. As I've said before, charming is always the important part, comfort. The most important thing is for you to feel like it's a home away from home.